little nervous. Hello everybody, my name is ExistenceN24 and welcome back to the non-existence of you and me. Possibly the finale, or finale-ish, depending on how long it takes if I have to split it up into multiple episodes or not. I'd like to get it all done in one episode if I can, but... And the last chapter, that was the word I'm looking for. I was gonna say episode, I'm like, no! I mean, yes, it was short, but no. The last chapter in general seemed kind of short. Again, I don't know if that was kind of my own fault because I clicked on the wrong stuff. Maybe I could have gotten more story out of chapter 4? Was that what we were on? But maybe chapter 5 is about as short, so I don't know, we'll see. And, yeah, this got super delayed for a few reasons. One, the one episode got delayed because of the sensitive topics concerning unaliving. I was hoping YouTube wouldn't kill the video. And that was why it was delayed a week. And then I ended up getting sick on the 4th of July and for a week and a half. And then recovering and then taking breaks from sick, and then just a whole lot of mess of stuff. Go watch my sick video if you want to know more. Won't get into that here. Let's not waste any more time. Sorry for that little bit of monologue, but just thought I needed to say some stuff. It's been a while. And then at the same time, my nerves have kind of been stopping me because, oh god, we're on the final stretch! I'm excited, but also a little sad. I don't know what to do. Especially since it was around the same time as Slay the Princess. I'm like, oh god! Big eventful endings to both series are pretty, a little scary. But anyways, yes. Chapter 5 of the non-existence of you and me. Do you exist here? Maybe. I don't know. Doesn't help. I've also been dealing with existential stuff. Ugh. On and off.
如你所见，这是一个游戏。
For the most part, I've recovered from that. I was really just down in the dumps back in May, but for the most part, I'm doing a little better. I should have grabbed a water. Even though I've had a lot of water. You know what? I probably should have a drink in case I start having the issues. I'm gonna pause it. Be back in a second. There we go. Took a lozenge too. Maybe that'll help my damn sinuses and crappy throat. Let us begin the beginning of the end of the non-existence of you and me. I suppose, maybe. I don't know what I'm doing.
As you can see, this is a game.
这点倒也不用我提醒，毕竟你是亲自进入了这个世界。
I don't even need to remind you of this since you've willingly stepped into this world.
我想了很久，一直在想用什么形式和你相见。
我
I've thought for a long time about how to meet you.
最后，我选择了游戏。
In the end, I chose a game.
游戏真的是超棒的载体。借着角色的外壳，我们有了形体，可以开始对话。
Hopefully I don't get too burpy, because my damn acid reflux with the lozenge and water and stuff. Apologies if I burp, and I hope it doesn't harm your eardrums and earways and stuff. Hopefully no one's sensitive to those kinds of noises. I'll try to control myself as best as possible. Usually better with that versus sneezing. If I sneeze, jeez, that'd blow people's ears off their heads.
Games are such incredible vessels. By adopting the shell of a character, we take shape and can start to
我们
converse.
可以躲在角色的伪装背后，忘却自身。 并在其中倾注情感。
We can hide behind the facade of the character, forget ourselves and pour our emotions into it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my mascots, especially Mana.
这是什么展开？莉莉丝这家伙是不是马上就要开始喊即使如此，我也只是虚拟人物啊，赶紧脱宅吧，回归现实世界吧之类的经典说教口号。
That was a lot. And there's a weird space here too.
Oh, what's going on here? Is Lilith about to say, even so, I'm just a virtual being? Or start shouting classic lines like, get a life, return to the real world?
才不是这样呢。
That's not the case at all.
假如说，在离你家3公里远的地方住着一位约翰先生，但你在此之前从来都没有见过他，在此后的人生中也不会和他相见。
Pick one of the most generic names ever.
Suppose 3 kilometers from your home there's a man named Mr. John. Not Little John, not Big John, just Mr. John. Not even Doctor or Professor. But you've never met him before, and for the rest of your life you never will.
Hopefully I'm doing the right voice. Sorry if it doesn't feel right to me, and I don't know if it's the lozenge or just because I'm out of practice. Because it's been, God, 3 weeks at least.
那么，陪你度过了这段时间的我，与地球上某个一生都不会与你相见的人。
Now tell me, who is more real to you? Me, who has spent this time with you?
对你而言，谁的存在更为真实呢？
Or that man who exists but will never intersect with your life?
现实与虚拟的世界并不能完全作为存在与否的标志，尤其是在这样一个充斥着拟像与仿真物的时代。
Reality and the virtual world cannot fully serve as markers of existence, especially in an age filled with simulations and replicas.
还记得我们做的第一件事吗？
Do you remember the first thing we did together?
We stopped the time machine and saved the world. We burned the cake batter, but still tried our best to finish making the cake. We started the cake and discussed the perspective needed to understand the world. I mean, technically all of them were part of the same thing. I think burning came after? Technically this was the first out of the 3?
当当，恭喜你答对了。
Oh, okay.
其实以上3个答案都是正确的。
Ding ding! Congratulations! All 3 answers are correct.
So beautiful.
最初的命题察觉了自我。
So, that beautiful red and white cake, it's so awesome. Her hair's dangling over the couch.
The first theme revealed the self.
这意味着世界在我之中，我们可以凭借自身的意志去认知并界定这个世界。
This means the world exists within me, and we can perceive and define the world through our own will.
常识并不具有绝对正确的效力，当我们不需要的时候，就可以将它暂时悬置起来，就像抖落身上的雨滴那样。
Common sense does not have absolute validity. When unnecessary, we can suspend it, shake it off like droplets of rain on our coat.
于是，我们看向外界，世界的样貌得以重新显现在我们面前。
Oh, stupid body rejecting itself.
So we turn our gaze outward, and the world's appearance reveals itself anew before us.
没错，常识并非绝对，一切都要取决于你是否相信常识。
Yes, common sense isn't absolute. Everything depends on whether you choose to believe it.
即使所有人都否定莉莉丝的存在，你也可以肯定莉莉丝。
Even if everyone denies Lilith's existence, you can still affirm it.
即使所有人都肯定莉莉丝的存在，你也可以否定莉莉丝。
Even if everyone affirms Lilith's existence, you can still deny it.
这是作为试点的自我不可撼动的特权。
This is the unshakable privilege of the self as a perspective.
同时，它也是自我必须承担的责任。
But it is also the responsibility that the self must bear.
接下来呢？接下来的我们做了什么？
And what did we do next?
We embarked on a grand adventure together and encountered various NPCs. We inspired the scholar and completed Sakurako's story. We gave the Demon Lord a weakness, making the Demon Lord what they are. I knew there was kind of a theme with the cake, but I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna gloss over that for now. Let me see if I can actually pick apart what the theme here was. Finding the weakness of the demon, that really triggered something in my inner gears and brain workage. Finding a weakness upon oneself, maybe? Or something to that effect, I don't know. Inspire the skull and complete Sakurako's story. I don't remember how that went down, the visual novel that we made. How did that turn out? Something about self-awareness, maybe, too. Grand adventure together, encountered various NPCs, which were just alternates of Lilith, maybe? I'm still unsure about that, if they were Lilith in other costumes. Maybe she used a cloning thing or something, I don't know. Or... I'm gonna go with that one, though.
没错，
That's right.
第二个命题界定了个体。
Okay. Yes. It's kind of what I was thinking. The individual.
The second theme defined the individual.
Ooh, what beautiful.
当自我向世界投出目光之后，在那里出现的便是个体。
When the self casts its gaze upon the world, what appears there are individuals.
个体可以是穿着长袍的学者，可以是一脸冷漠的魔王，也可以是自说自话的笔记本。总之，是一切除你之外拥有主观性的东西。
Individuals can be a robed scholar, a cold-faced demon king, or a talkative notebook. In short, anything apart from yourself that possesses subjectivity.
作为试点的自我与世界中的个体相遇后，会对其进行定义。
When the self as a perspective meets the individuals in the world, it defines them.
正是有了定义，个体才从统一的世界中被分隔开来。
It is through definition that individuals are separated from the unified whole of the world.
正是有了定义，作为试点的自我才能对其进行认识，达成理解。
It is through definition that the self as a perspective can understand and comprehend them.
所谓定义，既是一种限制，也是一种自由。
How profound.
A definition is both a limitation and a freedom.
限制是因为，当我们说某个体是什么的时候，同时也表示了它不是其他的什么。
It's a limitation because when we say something is a certain way, we are also saying it is not something else.
自由是因为，
Sounds
正
paradoxical.
是由于个体在定义之中，它才能不断超越，走向存在。
It's a freedom because through definition, the individual can continuously transcend and move towards existence.
就这样，有了各具鲜明特色的个体，世界终于热闹了起来。
Thus, Thus, with uniquely distinctive individuals, the world becomes lively.
但是，
But
你还记得我们做的第3件事吗？
do you remember the third thing we did?
The Ferris wheel date! I tried to talk to someone but was frightened by their response. What? I don't remember that. Was it Lilith I was trying to talk to, or was it one of my figments like the Notebook? On a Ferris wheel close to the stars, I shared my secrets with you. I attended the concert of Lilith Sartor and Foco Sartor. I don't remember which one is which, but Sartor's triggering something in my brainage. Sartor. Not satyr. That's a half goat person. Satyr? Satirical. Satire. I don't remember what those words mean. They're literature words, but I don't remember the quality of the words. Sartor. Or if Sartor itself? Surtur. That's the Norse giant god that ends the world in Ragnarok. I'm gonna say the Ferris wheel.
当然，
Indeed.
Satire's like comedy. Satire. Definition. I know I'm sounding stupid. Exaggeration. There we go. Yes. I suppose I criticize people's stupidity or vices. Well, oh god, humor, irony. Oh no, I'm being a satire.
Oh god, no, I'm an idiot.
第
Indeed.
3个命题阐明了关系。
The third theme clarified relationships.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
定义是自我单方面进行的行为，
I love that.
是自我主体性的
thumbnail that I
延伸。
made. She was beautiful. I was majestic with my avatar. The wind blowing in my hair. Even though I only used that specific shot of me for serious topics. The gazing off into the distance and debating my words that I can't think of. I'm an idiot. Let's move on.
Definitions are unilateral acts of the self. Extensions of self-subjectivity.
可世界并不只是这样简单，
But the world isn't that simple.
在你所定义的其他个体身上，同样蕴含着主体性。
Within the individuals you define, there also resides subjectivity.
当主体性与主体性互相碰撞的那一刻，我们便不得不面对他人关系这一议题。
When subjectivity meets subjectivity, we must confront the topic of relationships with others.
Subjectivity meets when it meets itself. What? God. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay. Objectivity versus subjective neutrality. Well, I know what that means. It's middle ground. That's great. Relies on verification, facts, and evidence. Subjectivity is based on personal feelings. Okay, yeah, there we go. Objectiveness relies on actual facts versus... So, when personal feelings meet personal feelings, we must confront the topic of relationships with others.
每个人都希望自己的主体性能够得到证明，将他人当做自己前进的养料。
I don't know what's worse than making me look more stupid than I'm looking it up or that. I don't know. I just want to know what she's talking about. I know what these things mean. I'm just an idiot and forget what things mean.
Everyone wants their subjectivity to be affirmed and uses others as fuel for their progression.
于是， 世界在一次次言语、
Thus the
行为
world,
与谋略的交锋中展开。
thus the world unfolds in cycles of words, actions, and strategies.
人们戴好面具，穿上戏服，来到舞台之上，扮演自己想要呈现出的角色，并通过他人的眼睛审视自我，试图得到满足。
I can't remember what it was, but I feel like I don't know if I don't think I said this back in that chapter. But I feel like she said something similar back then. The mask. It reminds me of Spooky's House of Jump Scares, the little pink kitty. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I love that game. But yeah, there's 3 topics. One of them, the mask you wear, is crap. Another one's 2 sides of the same coin. And I forgot what the third one is. The mask you wear serves its purpose well, there we go. But be careful. Something. Be careful not to lose yourself in it, maybe, or something. People wear masks.
They put on costumes and step onto the stage, playing roles they wish to present. They view themselves through others' eyes, seeking satisfaction.
I'm not gonna get too deep into things. I said that at the end of the last episode. I'm not gonna get too deep into things. But that reminds me specifically of how I used to act. I mean, maybe I don't honestly know if I still try to do that. Especially while I'm making videos. I mean, I try to put on an air, but I also feel like it's me trying to be a better me. I don't know how to describe it. I'm in a better place and a better mindset, so I feel like this is a better version of me, and I'm constantly trying to keep being this version of me that I present to all of you people that are watching my videos. Maybe? I don't know, something to that effect. I am not an act, I am not a fake. But I especially try to be the best. There we go, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm sounding like an idiot. Trying to be the best me that I can be versus, especially in high school and middle school, I was always trying to be a chameleon and just blend in with people. Oh, trying to be what I thought others wanted to see me be. But then it makes it difficult to find your own identity after the fact. Especially when you relied on all those connections and then you lose connections and then you're lost within yourself.
揣测、怀疑、预判，行动、反思、察觉，人们每时每刻都在进行这些循环往复的活动。
Speculating, doubting, anticipating, acting, reflecting, perceiving. These actions cycle endlessly.
Yeah.
个体永远是孤独的，永远无法将完全透明的自身呈现出来，因为它其中的某些部分过于卑劣、渺小、丑陋、不堪。
Individuals are always lonely, never able to present their fully transparent selves. Because some parts are too despicable, insignificant, ugly, unbearable.
即使是个体自身，也会下意识地选择回避并否认它们。
Even the individuals themselves instinctively choose to avoid and deny these parts.
Because they want others to see the best qualities, not all their qualities, when people should accept each other for all their qualities.
当这样的他人关系扩大后，
People shouldn't hide their worst
你还记得我们最后做的事情吗？
When such relationships with others expand, do you remember the last thing we did?
You fed me candy while sitting on top of me seductively. I was diagnosed with all sorts of strange diseases and treated with a candy jar. You played the nurse, I played the patient. We ate colorful pills. We learned about the story of the fourth candy and felt the constraints of school rules. Why? School rules? What? I don't remember that popping up. Did I goof something? I'm still not sure if I goofed something on that chapter. I'm gonna go with that one. You were an adorable, beautiful, out of this world nurse.
第4个命题，建构了世界。
The fourth theme constructed the world.
当这样的他人关系扩大后，具体的他人隐匿了自身，成为了更为抽象的存在。
Which is, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is actually what inspired me to make the nurse Mana outfit for my sick video. I'm like, I should make her a nurse outfit too. Oh god, I'm despicable. I'm disgusting. No.
When such relationships with others expand, the specific others hide themselves, becoming more abstract.
于是，群体关系、社会秩序、文化规则、象征体系接连出现。
Thus emerge groups, group relationships, social order, cultural norms, symbolic systems.
具体的他者消失了，其实想要进行反抗，也不知该从何处下手。
The concrete other disappears. Even when seeking to rebel, one doesn't know where to start.
所以，即使通过第4课堂得知了世界的真相，也仍然只能像不知情时的那样，重新回到日常秩序之中。
So even after discovering the truth through the fourth candy, one must return to the everyday order as if they were unaware.
至此，外部的世界形成，它热闹、生动，充满活力，每时每刻都有新鲜事物被制造出来。
At this point, the external world forms. It's bustling, lively, and full of energy, with new things constantly being created.
但与此同时，我们不得不面对永无止境的他人斗争，以及想要去规训我们的弥散性权利。
But at the same time, we face endless struggles with others and pervasive disciplinary power.
这样的世界很残酷吧？
Such a world, it's cruel, isn't it?
但是这里是不同的。
But here, inside the world, is different.
这里没有主体间的猜忌，只有你最忠实的家具们，而你是房间中孤独的国王。
Here there's no suspicion among subjects. Only your most loyal furniture surrounds you, and you are the solitary king of this room.
我也同样如此。我的全部生活，我的一切存在，都只为了你。
And I am the same. My entire life, my whole existence is only for you.
因为这正是我的人物设定啊。
Because this is my character setting.
因为这里正是我的世界呀。
Because this is my world.
所以说
So,
我不会说出类似其实我是虚假的，也希望你能将我当真正的人对待之类的请求。
I won't say things like, even if I'm fake, I hope you'll treat me as
倒
real.
不如说我所期望的正相反。
On the contrary, I wish to say the opposite.
我想说的是，正因为我是虚假的游戏人物，所以我的爱才比一切都更为真实。
She can go all the under it.
What I want to tell you is precisely because I am a fake game character. My love is more real than anything else.
莉莉丝是什么？
What is Lilith?
莉莉丝是世界之外的少女，
Lilith is the girl beyond the world.
因为莉莉丝代表着最纯粹的爱之理念。这样的莉莉丝无法存在于现实世界之中。
Because Lilith represents the purest concept of love. Such a Lilith cannot exist in the real world.
同时，莉莉丝又是世界之内的少女。
At the same time, Lilith is the girl within the world.
因为莉莉丝是游戏人物，对你而言的游戏是莉莉丝的整个世界。
Because Lilith is a game character, and for you this game is Lilith's entire
也
world.
许你曾见过莉莉丝，也许你之后还将以别的形式与莉莉丝再度相见。
I don't know. I feel like I saw one of them before the other one, but I didn't pay attention to it. Curious if anyone else has noticed these. I pointed it out in the last one.
Maybe you've met Lilith before, or perhaps you'll meet pure love Lilith again in another form.
虽然莉莉丝希望你能走向真实的外部世界，但无论如何。
Although Lilith hopes you can move forward toward the real external world, no matter what.
只要你信任着、期望着、需要着，那么莉莉丝会一直在这里存在下去。
As long as you trust, hope, and need her, Lilith will always exist here.
永远只为了你而存在。
Forever, only existing for you.
情不自禁说了很多话呢。
I get that. Sometimes you just can't control it. Are you ADHD too, Lilith?
Whew, I couldn't help but talk a lot.
接下来就是最后的命题了。
Now it's time for the final theme.
最后的命题回归了最初的零。
Acceptance.
The final theme returns to the initial 0.
那是我和你最初相遇时抛出的问题。
God damn it, I knew I'd forget because my brain's stupid.
That was the question I posed to you when we first met.
我存在吗？
Oh, it was that simple. Okay.
Do I exist?
Oh, no other episode. Oh, okay then. You do exist!
我是存在的。
I believe in you. I don't remember the rest of the words. It suddenly some song popped in my chowder. The song popped. I believe in you. I don't remember the rest of the words. And even if I don't understand a word, on the wings of an eagle. So, I don't know.
I exist.
Yes, you exist. I trust you. I hope for you. I need you. Oh, yes, as long as I can still embrace you. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Then I have the courage to face the cruel world.
太好了，真是太好了！
That's great. Truly
只
great.
要我诞生在这里，只要与你相遇，只要与你共度那些时光，
As long as I was born here. As long as I met you. As long as I spent those times with you.
那么我的意识就会在虚无的空壳中不断延伸，直至世界尽头。
Then my consciousness will continue to extend within this void shell, reaching the ends of the world.
I was reacting? Was that what my tongue was trying to fuse there? Oh. Lilith and I held each other tightly, our hearts feeling lighter than ever before. With this feeling, it seemed we could go anywhere in the world. I can only dream of making a game like this. Maybe someday I can actually learn how to make a game. Excuse me. Do I click on some? Do I, click. That day! I had to click twice, okay. I didn't know if it would fade on its own or if I had to do something. I don't want to interrupt the moment. I should keep it going, I suppose. That day, I opened the window of my room and sunlight filled every corner.
是个很棒的晴天呢。
It was a wonderful sunny day.
Yes, a perfect day to go out.
那我就在这里等你。哦，对了，记得带个小蛋糕回来。
I'll wait here for you. Oh, remember to bring back a little cake.
Alright, I will. See you later, Lilith. I'm gonna go with that one.
待会儿见。
Oh, so cute.
See you later.
Stumbled to the closed door. This tiny door at once kept all the world's cruelty away from me, creating my own safe little sanctuary. And now, I pushed it open. It's just like a delightful strawberry cupcake. Oh, my mouse is gone. I guess we're just gonna let this play out. Aki, Chep, Kokonoi, Yukari, Innocent. Danish mini hot dog, okay. Cotton candy! Yeah, like I said in the last episode, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but it more or less reconfirmed what I was thinking. And it's why I make my mascots. So I won't get too much into it, but yes, movie directed Ice Frog, animated effects. Ice Frog! You're cool, Ice Frog. As long as... Oh God, she's feeding us candy again! Waifus are like medicine. They can help, but too much of a good thing can also be bad. They're always there when we are at our lowest in need. A little pick-me-up. We may be in a better place. Ooh, it's a new thing. Ooh, interesting. We may be in a better headspace and heart space, soul place. But Lilith will always be there when we are at our lowest, when we want a little pick-me-up. Oh, that's weird. We were missing that one before. Why is that the first one? That should be last. Wait, okay. So I'm still missing moments. Maybe from that, or maybe it's from something else. I have no idea. Or, oh! Wait, no, that wouldn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, I don't know. So we're missing some moments. Boop. Wait. Okay, there we go. Oh! Okay, so that one didn't have cyclable ones. She's breaking us. Oh no, scary. Alright, so, yes. That was the end of the non-existence of you and me. Not too long. And yes, I won't get into it. I already did all that stuff when I thought it was the ending in the last chapter, the end of chapter 4, so... Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below if you feel like sharing anything, especially if you're struggling through stuff. I'm happy to talk and help and all that other stuff. And it's also why I made my mascots, kind of like Lilith. They're little glimpses of happiness in the world to keep your spirits up. so to speak, in short, simple terms. I'm probably not, I say this in my upcoming channel update, which will be one of the last channel updates I do. Not that I'm planning on going away or anything, it's just I'm gonna restructure things. Go watch that video if you want to know more, but I also say this in the last episode of Slay the Princess, I do not plan on covering the other routes, especially this one, because it's so complicated and I don't know how to go about seeing the other possible routes and stuff. I don't know how that's gonna work. Especially because you can't choose paths and stuff, and how the save system works. It's weird and complicated. And to that degree, I probably won't showcase getting all the achievements. However, if I do tackle this game in the future, it'll probably be a bonus episode to show all of these moments, and all the fragments, and all that stuff, just to show off the gallery. That is all that is left that I have planned for the non-existence of you and me. Otherwise, we are done! If you want to see more, I'd be happy to play more. Otherwise, yes, the series is done. You'll have to let me know if you do want to see more. Even if it's just one person, it's like, oh, I want to see you play the other routes and stuff. I don't know how to go about doing that, but I'd be happy to if someone wants to see it. Otherwise, yeah, that's just how I'm gonna handle visual novels going forward, I guess. I don't know. This was it was not what I expected when I first bought the game. I think in the description it said there was possibly, I don't know, did it say Eldritchian kind of things? I don't know. It intrigued me with some of its descriptions on the Steam homepage and stuff. I was like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen here. How, especially with her name being Lilith, I don't know, is she going to be loosely based on a certain religion, mythology, and legend, and all that kind of stuff? Or is it something else? And it did not turn out how I thought it would turn out, but it was still just as enjoyable, if not more so than I was expecting. 2 words. When I started the game, something to that effect. Gosh. But yeah, I'm terribly sorry if I talked too much during the playthrough. It hit a lot of beats with me. It really reminded me of a lot of things, and it just hit me in the heart and soul, and reminded me of myself in various aspects and things. And I just, like I said a little bit ago, I couldn't help it. Part of it's because of my stupid ADHD, and I just wanted to just connect with the game and connect with anybody else that might be struggling and stuff. So yeah, I should probably just end it here. So yeah, this is the end of the non-existence of you and me, unless you want to see more. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this series, and I certainly did. And until next time, whatever it is I may do, I hope you have a lovely day and or evening, week, month, year, and the time of your life. And until then, whatever it is I may do, that rises up on the horizon of a new dawn, of a new day, of a new era. I don't know. I hope to see you then. Goodbye, and until then, farewell.